Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire. We're in Australia, of course, and we're staring at the express train in a sneaky pause mode, because I do play it where the only time you can pause it is while you're building and certain employee screens, and I believe when you're purchasing land as well and unlocking settlements. But anyway, yes, we're looking at the train we were on at the end of the last episode, at the point I saved it. So we're going to duplicate this and we're going to get going straight away. Lots to do. Now I'm recording this one back to back with the previous episode, so I haven't had a chance to look at the comments yet. So pronunciations are going to stay as they were just for this episode. And then I'll catch up with the comments and hopefully we'll have a perfectly sounding city name. But we are going to duplicate this. You can see it's starting to get quite busy. We are going to put special wagons on these. A caboose and a dining car, quite possibly, because they never seem to run full. They do sometimes, but if they do, then it's better to add another train on there. Right, let's duplicate you. Perfect. And then we can get the other conductor on you. Do we have any engineers? No, apparently not. Oh, did I lose them all? The ones that were listed? Or did I put them on? Oh, that's kind of awkward. That's good to know, isn't it? I think I might have lost them all. We do need to duplicate this. You'll see that Ballarat is now growing, which is what we want to see, as we can't do anything with our new settlement for another 11,000-ish, 11.1k. So that's going to take a while. We do want to duplicate the farm. Oh, he's on the way back now. Could have done that sooner, perhaps. There we go. More cows. How much do you have in stock? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. We could make sure they only pick up 8. That might be an idea. I think we'll be okay, though. We're going to have to keep an eye on our grain farm as well. It could start to run a bit low. Now what we need to do is save up enough money to buy the logging camp in here, as that's going to help our towns grow. We've also unlocked this logging camp, which I would say is probably a little shorter distance than that one. But we've already purchased this one. That's why we're using that currently. How much would it cost? It would only cost 134k. We could wait until they offer it us, because it might not actually deliver to anybody due to us delivering via this one up here. So that's a way to game it a little bit, like block them. There we go. They grew. We need the money now. And it's going to cost us 200,000. Hopefully, we can build it ourselves. Otherwise, that is going to be a problem. Because they will, if we go back in here, they will build a weaving factory or something like that. And if we go and take a look, cloth is miles up here. They do, however, I think, need cloth before planks. Yes, that is why. There we go. All right, we'll take that. We'll take it. It's cheap. While it's cheap, and that gets us one of the early ones out the way. In fact, that was a mistake, Brand. You know why it's a mistake? Because they might buy that. I'm almost tempted to reload the game if that happens, because them getting weaving in here is really going to make it difficult for us to grow, and our money isn't going up the quickest. Fortunately, we do have 4 platforms now. But I really don't want you to... Don't build your weaving, you silly weaving factory. We've got no wool, sheep's wool, anywhere near. Don't do it. Right, yes, engineer. Oh no, you sold him. I double clicked by accident. Oh dear, that made me chuckle for some reason. So what happened there was, because I double clicked, I ended up hiring him and then immediately kicking him out the door. Oh, I thought they bought it then. Come on. Yeah, that poor guy. Oh, I'm sad now. He was a good engineer. I knew him well. Security guard. Do not double click him. There we go. Oh dear. Right, let's see if any of our... there we go. Kelly Manor. You can get a security guard on you. We can't leave here. As soon as this ticks over to 200k, we need to make sure we buy that. Come on. Don't stall. Come on. No. This is staff payments going out as well, and obviously the cost of running trains. There, go, go, go. Not a weaving factory. dear, oh dear, calm down. Right, let's get that up there, out the way. Guys, we did it. That is good news. What we want to do now, we don't want an inventor because we can't afford it. The inventor's the one where you can purchase innovation points. We want the professor, where we sell our innovation points for money. But there we go, we've blocked them from building something silly there. This will help because we've already connected up to our own logging camp. And we'll just duplicate the amount of trains running down there. As soon as we can afford it, how much is it going to cost us? 30,000 to duplicate. So we've got to wait for a bit of a payday. We should be able to get it once this logging train gets in here. It's now going to increase demand for logs. No, you still got a way to go. What was it, 30,000? We could do with some more office staff, really. That'd be lovely. I'm glad to see some of you enjoying playing this yourselves. This one is probably my favourite scenario, or DLC, I should say. The whole settlement thing is something that the game was missing that I didn't know it was missing. It's one of those. Something I didn't know I needed. But I do. It's amazing. And combined with territories, which is from another DLC that was introduced. What we want to do now is wait for this number. How far are we? Here we go. Here we go. With Ballarat growing, Bendigo is still growing quite fiercely, in fact. Ooh, small tip of the day. If you don't have a station in here, it won't grow. I mean, it will grow, but only very, very slowly compared to having a station in it. That's something I learned when I was messing around with things. Where are we? That is, they're making money. The little green dollar sign there suggests we're making money. Of course, it'll be Australian dollars. New application, Stoker? Yes. We currently have... Did I accidentally buy another... Yeah, I accidentally bought another conductor. That's a shame. Well, not really. Once we get... There we go. Guys, we've got it. Walhalla. Walhalla? Walhalla. Yeah, close enough. Now, do we go with the freight train? The freight train does 24 miles an hour. It does have a lot better pulling power, but I don't think it's needed at the moment. We don't have the most amount of mountain railways with steep slopes. So I'm going to say increased freight. Let's increase our funds. We've got a bit of money in the bank. We're going for the small train station. Let's unlock it. It unlocks the gold, which is needed for the quest. The task. Keep saying quest. Can't you tell I used to play MMOs a lot? And the fisheries there, which we already have, so we don't need to worry about that. But we do want this, and I double-clicked again. Stop double-clicking. Anyway, let's get our temporary station in here, just enough to build us a route to connect up to Melbourne. What we do want to do, however, is ensure that we have our double-tracked section. Let's avoid this slope, shall we? That's unpleasant. What are you doing? You've added another one. There we go. That's tidier. All right, can we hug that a little better? There we go. Just go around there. We've got 88,000. That's how much it's going to cost us to hook into here. Most of that is because of this little cutting we've got. We could raise it a little bit. No, not too much though. If we put it in there... Oh, that's a lot cheaper, isn't it? Dear oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a decent price. Right, 1% will be fine. We need to double track this before we set anything. I learnt the hard way. If you don't do it this way round, your trains all wait in Melbourne, pretty much, and you struggle a bit then. What you want to do is have enough room for a few trains to queue up outside the station, since we are selling them as well. We've got to wait for another 37,000. Now our fish, you see we had fish over here and already connected up. However, we do have this seafood. It's not fish, is it? Seafood. Be more like everything but fish. No, it would be fish as well. That's seafood, isn't it? Of course it is. But I think whenever someone says seafood though, it leans heavily for me into things like shrimps. On the barbie. There. Almost said it. How are we doing? We're going to get these breakdown bad condition. If we go to the train though, I don't know why it breaks down like that. You would think it would break down when it was down here. But it seems to be anywhere past this point and it will start messing up your trains. We can't do anything at the moment. Our hands are tied. We've got until 1844. This is going to be tough. This one is tough. These ones here, many times do I get these green. It's just money. Money is an issue. But we're going to give it a go. I'm going to hope that Bendigo here has a lot of fish waiting for a lot of beer even. Let's stop talking about fish. A lot of beer waiting for us. I might be hungry. That's a problem. This grain farm was running out, I think. And that's because of this little route we have going, feeding the brewery in there. I do want to upgrade it, but it's going to cost us far too much. Right, we can double track this. We're not bothered too much about water towers because they're being sold as soon as they get in here. We just need a bit of queuing space and a little bit of an early release from the station up there. Right, good. We don't need to... Oh, there we go. Where is this train? Yeah, this train's taking meat for the first time, which helps Melbourne grow a little bit. But it's mainly getting its grain for its beer. Do we have a... We have a bit of beer in there as well, and that's going to continue to increase. Right, we don't want to overload this station, although we're doing okay. I'm sort of tempted to increase the wood supply from there. In fact, well, no, we've got 3. I did already do it. Okay then let's get the furthest away. I know we could make a shortcut here. Yeah, it's going to be super pricey to try and build the route here. Eventually we will. So for now, we'll start these off furthest away early on. And then we can get us the logs underway. Freight only. We do want to doubly make sure that they're taking a full load because that would be upsetting. And we'll get you going and we'll duplicate you as well. That's the furthest distance. We're going to set this up at the last minute. Now, beer. You have 6. I think having one of them come from here and the other one going from Bendigo would be the best idea. So we'll have this on, not passengers and mail, you'll be waiting there for eternity. We'll have this one carry beer, maximum. There we go. And we'll add that. Fortunately, we've got enough for most trains. You see, we're only taking 4. Unfortunately, I think another train turned up and stole our beer. Why would you do that? Right, let's set up this one. This one can have beer, but it won't be waiting at all. Freight only. We'll doubly make sure. Oh, you click it twice every time. Right then. Beer. Freight only. Good. Add a locomotive. Don't forget about the grain. Half the time I play this and forget about the grain. You can see we're struggling with grain. Or we will be. Oh, that's lovely. Reliability of locomotive. That's going to help, isn't it, in the long run? How much do we have here? 14. Not enough for 2 full loads. Unfortunate. So we will have to keep an eye on that. We're definitely going to need to make sure, freight only, that that's on maximum. While I'm busy doing this, it would seem the game wants to throw as many members of staff, potential members of staff at me, as is humanly possible. Right then, let's get you on. We need you to wait for a full load. We're going to need to get both of those going. Dear oh dear. Right, just buy them all. Who else are you offering me? We'll get these sorted later on. Please be not inventors. No. Can't afford you. Give me a professor. I don't want an inventor. Right, the grain is underway. And full. But as you can see here... No, we're good. We're good. This goes up quite quickly. Even a level 1 grain farm is pretty rapid on supply of grain. So we'll get that one straight running. There's the grain. We don't need to worry about that any further. Here comes our first delivery of... Oh, is that beer from Melbourne? It is, which means that's no longer going to be tying up the platform in Melbourne. Do we need another one, another conductor? Possibly. Once he's in here and we've sold him, we'll set up and assign some of those workers. I'm really hoping we manage to get a gold tick here. I've been failing miserably on my playthroughs testing this one out. It would be nice. It's really difficult. If you're going to trip over, this is where you do it. Well, anywhere from this point forward, really, I found it gets quite hard quite quickly, especially if you've stalled early on, shall we say. But hopefully see this track here is getting crazy now. It's because we have all of our deliveries on the way. I think we'll be all right though. Right, we've got a bit of money. Can we sneak in the fish? Well, you need a track and a station first. Let's see if we can get as far away from the fishery as possible. Not because it's done anything wrong to us. We just want to get there. Do you need to be doing it that expensive? I don't think you do. Get up there. There we go, 51k. Right, and we're going to need to put, because this is a standard station, we're going to need a two-way signal there. Otherwise our trains will not budge from the fishery. Right, let's get a train going from there to there. And get you on. I hope that you've got enough fish in there. You do. How much have you got left? Only 5. So when we duplicate him, right, what do we want here? We'll have to make sure he picks up a full 8. Bendigo grows again, was that? Red auctions, kind of nice. Maintenance requirements, really nice. Look at all these security guards. We've got to do this. We will. I promise. We will. Right, let's sort out your line. I just want to put you on maximum 8. Then we can duplicate you. And then you can sit and wait until you're full. Where's our other trains? We have just beer, I think, delivered at the moment. Yeah, half of the beer has been delivered. The rest should be on their way, though. Here comes the... What is this one? That is beer. We have our grain underway. We have our logs on the way. And we have... Yeah, we have the remaining beer there. And the grain, yes. Yes, we do. Okay, we're all set. We can sell this guy as soon as he gets in there. And that will clear that train to leave the platform, thankfully. We can delete all that afterwards and then set it up how we want it. Alright, get rid of you. It's important to do it this way round. I know the members of staff are important, but we have other burning issues. Well, do we want... We actually want this one up here, don't we? These guys could use a security guard and probably another train on there too. Can we get a conductor on... conductor? I was looking at conductor and clicking on stoker. A stoker on there that doesn't make you grumpy. We can. There's another one. Dear oh dear. This is non-stop. Right, let's get you set up as well. Another security guard on there. We still have another one as well. And... Right, well, it's got to be you because the other two don't get along. Perfect. You're on. That's a few of them done. Right, we have trains waiting at stations. Let's sell you. You're no longer needed. How are we doing? All the beer is done. That's in contrast to our first city, Bendigo, that struggled with beer, because now Bendigo is helping with the beer. It was, yeah, we've gone the other way, haven't we? This time it's fish and beer that was first. Oh yeah, we need to get rid of him. Click on you, delete you, and we're done there. Here come our logs. I'm still unsure whether we're going to meet the gold tick standard for this one. It would be nice. I always feel a little bit down. We do need to save up some money though. We do. Absolutely. Probably to recycle our loans again. Right, let's delete you. Where's the rest of our trains? We've got one here. What's that one? That is grain. What did you deliver? That was logs. So we've got grain on the way. Where's the others? Have you all broken down? Don't break down. Oh no, we've got a bit of a backlog here, look. Just a little bit of a backlog coming into the station. That might have scuppered my plans. What is this? Yes. auctions are kind of handy, especially if we get any research ones. What are you waiting for? Is there a train already? Oh, it's the grain train. Oh, wow, I missed one sneaking through the station there. We can delete him. Not yet. Wait until he drops it off. There we go. Now we can delete you. We're getting there. I really do hope we manage to get a gold tick, but I won't be too upset if we don't. This one's really tricky. And I feel like my waffling and talking over the top of my gameplay has slowed me down just a smidgen. It really is a small amount though, but enough on this scenario at the very least to absolutely. A cow catcher is quite the bargain there. Cow catcher's right back here. That's a tough one to get and very expensive again. We've been a little fortunate with the RNG, so that is good. In the research department, anyway. Could do with some more office staff and some that enhance each other's abilities. Abilities? Yes. I don't know what you'd call it. Talents. Maybe. Here we go. Right. Where's our other train? There you are. There you are. You are at least on your way. Melbourne's growing. That's nice to see. Bendigo's still growing. Ballarat, you won't do anything for a little while. Right. Anyway, can we get you in? It's going to unlock all sorts of things, including this gold mine. So at least we can get that underway pretty rapidly. What we need now is a bit of... I don't know when we've got this. Right, quick, get you. Here we go. Sell him as soon as he's done. Then we'll check on the state of play. I think we just missed out a little bit.
Once word of the gold gets around, people will flock to Australia.
A gold tick! Ooh, I'm excited, guys. This is going marvellous. I am super excited. Right, let's get this built and attached straight away. We've got lots of money. In fact, I feel this is going rather too well. That's always a little worrying. I'd like to get us a better station in here and get this one up and running because we have the funds for it. I'm going to delete the fish for now and we're going to set that up properly when it's required. So let's get in. Walhalla's here. Walhalla? Yes. Their station, their permanent station that we're going to always have. We could have... No, we can't have... I was going to say we could have a terminus, but no, that doesn't make much sense at all. Eventually, we're going to improve the tracks around here, and we're going to do all sorts of wonderful things. For now, we just need to get them operating. Just a small station for this one. It takes us just down the contours there to the main one. We could indeed have... where is it? That size train station and go a little further down. Probably not worth it though. We can just get past, if we're careful, if we can just get past it. Oh, no, you scrolled out. There we go. Like that. I think that'll be fine right on the contour line. As long as it's not too steep, I don't mind. We can avoid that cutting, I think. There we go. That's a good price. I'm going to take that.
Looks
Get that
like
in.
We've got an exciting few years ahead of us. Better buckle up.
That's another task in our pocket. Before we go looking at our tasks and patting ourselves on the back, we need to, or maybe not, I don't know. I don't know whether it's gold yet. I'm saying all this and it could be green. Oh yeah, the ticks are green and gold. As you've seen, I've chosen the national colours of, at least sport, I believe, for Australia, green and gold. Yes, let's go up here. And that's the two ticks, isn't it? Green and gold ticks. Foreshadowing from the very start of Railway Empire for this scenario. Right then, you get in there. So we've got supply towers. We could probably use another one there. We've got plenty of money left at the moment. I don't want to spend it like water at the moment though. Right, let's get this train running. The quicker we get these moving, the better. And then we can hopefully get all gold ticks for the first set of tasks. Freight only. You want to make sure that you're sat at the station pulling the gold off. Now, there's no way we can afford these. I'll show you why in a second. They are pricey, super pricey. Right, you're on. We definitely do want security guards on. These guys are going to be running this little route for eternity. Quite literally. Well, not eternity. Well, it depends if you if the save game is classed as still running, then it would be eternity. Yeah, in order to get this to trigger and be level 2, you want this to read 100%. I think it's for a month or maybe 2 months. And if you don't have a train in there waiting, it'll actually start dropping down from 100% as it's already full. And then it won't trigger as quickly. So we duplicate him immediately and have him wait at the station, which forces this to remain at 100% permanently. There we go. That's how you get them to level up. Right, what we got here increases the time passengers in cities wait for trains by 10%, which we do absolutely want. As we're about to set up, how many we already have 2. Another 2 trains, another 2 express trains. This time from Walhalla to Melbourne to Ballarat, as I suggested we'll do. And then back again. This is going to be an express, so passengers and mail only. There we go. Get you running. You don't want a security guard on though, but you do want a conductor. We've already got some conductors here. There we go. Bit of money in the bank. Good to see. We're going to need it though for our next set of tasks. We can also tidy up some of these routes. Probably move our logging point to here once we can afford it. We want to keep enough money in the bank though, and make sure that we can firstly buy the correct place here. Now, we have logs just here, so this looks to me like planks would be another good idea. Eventually, we're going to be able to afford to bring this through the mountain and tunnel through it. Going over the top early on just isn't an option. We are forced into it later on with the later tasks to do some mountain railways to save on price. But for now, I think sawmills is going to be better for us than what they would build, which is, you've guessed it. Where is it? Cloth. Yes, a tailor's. All the time tailors. If you don't catch them, that's what they'll build. There you go. All of a sudden, we don't have as much money. Yeah, we have to... Oh, Professor, yes. Because we've been lucky with our auctions of research, we can afford to do this and keep money up. And we're back to... that pretty much paid for our factory, or near as. That's good news. Right, we're going to need to start adding some more maintenance buildings on here. Now we have them in 2 places. That's lovely. Well, we have them over at the logging camp as well. I think you are going... No, well, actually, no. I'm going to say this would be more beneficial to us. Most of our trains are heading around here. That should keep flow of traffic going and prevent too many trains from breaking down. I would like one here and here and here and there and here. Well, everywhere, let's face it. But yeah, 2 of those is 160k. That would eat into our funds there just a little bit. I do want to upgrade this at some point as well. All right, let's find some trains for all this, for this Isle of Staff we have going on here. We'll go in here. You can, yeah, sure, you can have a security guard. We'll hook up the fish as well soon. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, you get on there. I do like it when that happens. Oh, look at you ruining it, Daniel. Look at his slidey eye. Timid with... Look at the dirty look he's giving everybody, and he's timid. I don't think that's a timid look. No. Oh, dear. Right, anyway. What about you? Can you get on board? Yeah, well, indifferent. You know we don't mind indifferent. No. Again, Daniel, you're cheesing everybody off. No one likes Daniel. You might have to be on a train on your own, sir. Because no one likes you. There we go, indifferent. What are you? What are you? Who are you? Tolerant. Oh, I see. He's tolerant of Daniel. That's quite cool. Right then, let's get us another security guard. Any freight trains missing security guards? Well, plenty, I would imagine. You get on there, hopefully. Yep, you two are fine. You're moody, but he's conscientious. There's a mouthful. I think we're in a good place, guys. we're probably in a good place to end it as well, because it's going to take a little while for this to kick in. I'm trying to get the gold here in time. Currently, we've only made 1 train load full, which is 8. 8 wagons is, that's all it is, 40 wagon loads. So yes, it would be, wait, 5 trains? Yes, 5 trains. Math. Right, another stoker. Well, we can tidy up the situation here, get all of our trains nice and powered. No, not you. Come on, someone like somebody. I like seeing the green tick and the smiley faces. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. You're funny, so... Oh, funny and cheerful. That works, that works. And what are you? Disciplined. So, these two are giggling and laughing around. Meanwhile, Evan Garcia's like, nope, not gonna laugh. He's like the Vulcan of the train. Right, I'll save this and we'll have a little ride on one of our trains. And then when we come back, we'll see if we can get another gold tick. We do have gold ticks, right? Gold ticks all around. Absolutely, with 2 deliveries now. 2 deliveries, full train loads. Alright guys, we're on board our Walhalla express train. I hope you're all enjoying the series so far. I am. It, out of all my testing and everything like that, this is possibly my best attempt yet. So I'm excited and I'm super happy that it's the one that I'm recording. There we go. It doesn't always work out like that, but it is this time around. Let's see if we can get all the gold delivered for a gold tick. And then we'll see what tasks are ahead of us. They are tricky. I do know what they are. It's a tough one. But anyway, until next time, take care.